So this is the custom 2x2 piston door, and it's not just a custom 2x2, but it's a fully custom 2x2. In that sense, you can change any block in the door to be whatever block you want it to be within the selection panel. So that can be either a lamp that is actually lit while the door is closed, a glass block, it can be a solid block, or it could be an air block, which is obviously nothing being in the door frame. It's actually a pretty cool door, and it's my concept too. So I get all the cool credits for this, because it's my concept. And yeah, that's really cool, isn't that? So what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate the power of this cool door. So pretty much this is the frame, and these are like the blocks resembling the actual blocks in the door. So this is just red concrete, blue concrete, magenta, and yellow concrete, and that pretty much just matches up with here. So this is magenta, this is blue, this is yellow, and this is red. Obviously those just correspond to the position that the door is in and picking the block in that position. So in this red position right here, we have a white stained glass, meaning that in that position we will have an air block, because in my little code this is just considered an air block. Right over here, we have a black glass block in the yellow position. So right in this position, we would have a black glass block, because this is, in my code, once again considered to be my glass block. So this is going to be a solid glass block. Right over here, we have in the blue section a redstone lamp. So that means in this section, we will have a redstone lamp. And if you're smart and intelligent, you guessed it, in this magenta section, we will have a solid quartz block. So that's kind of just the frame of the door. That will just be in this area, but not right up here. It's going to be a little bit farther back because the redstone had to fit. And I really do hope I broke nothing. I don't think I did. Well, now we're going to try the door. Hopefully everything works. So we're going to close it, step away because it's very loud. And then as you can see, the door closed. So in the red position, we have an air block. Yellow position, our black glass block. Magenta position, we have our solid block. And in our blue position, we have our lit redstone lamp. And that is completely customizable. So we can literally just change all of these to be different colors or rather different materials, and you can pretty much change those blocks out with whatever you want. So let's say instead of a lamp you wanted TNT, you can light up the TNT and blow your door up. It's a win-win situation, I think. So right here I've made a pretty special door, I think. So in the red and yellow position, so in this row, we're going to have two glass blocks, and on this side, so the blue and magenta, we're going to have two lamps. So if we close this, I do hope everything works properly, we can have everything that we just selected. So you see two blocks of glass and two lamps right here. And this is completely customizable once again. There's no limit to what you can actually build. There's no like weird glitch in the system. Oh, you can only have certain combinations. No, it is completely customizable. So no, we do not have that problem, and it's a completely customizable door. So now we're going to look at the redstone powering this bad boy. And oh boy, it is so big and so chunky. So it's explanation time. This here is a one-directional shift register. So I have to remember that we are on the last tile and make sure the door is closed, because open, because if it's closed then our door is going to break. But pretty much this is just a one-directional shift register. So if we just give this line a 1-tick pulse, we will shift the signal 1 to this side, so it will just loop around to over here. So if I just power this, now the signal is right here. If I power it again, then it's here. One more time, obviously it goes to that block. I don't even know why I decided to put this here. It's literally useless, but we can do it once again to end up where we were originally, which is that position. And that's pretty much how that works. Now we have the logic. These are pretty much just individual signals going into the parts of the doors, which I will explain later, but these are pretty much just the individual signals. So we can see that this block is extended. This is just going to power this redstone line and going to go to wherever I have put it, which leads me on to the bulk part of this, the actual door. This door is a really, really dumb and really stupid and really hard layout, but it is kind of necessary for the way that we're actually, making the door work. So let's try our best to go over it. Okay, we have a little bit of a seamless 2x2 glass door, so if you can... Okay, so this is one of the pistons that I guess swaps the blocks, and this is the other one. You can see that there's a lamp here and a glass block right here. These are the two blocks that you're swapping out in the actual door. Now, what we do with those blocks is we have to retract this block right here, so the block I'm facing right now, which is the block in the door frame, put that back, store it up here, which is really hard to do. Then we have to put this block down and then push it to the side and then, do all that stuff, which is so hard to explain. I might have to replicate the layout just to tell you how it works. Actually, I'm going to do that. Let me just do that, because what I'm doing right now is not operational at all. Now, I'm only going to build 1/4 of the layout because it's literally just repeated on all the other sides, so there's no reason for you to mass produce this layout at all. So here we have our little too far back, our double piston extension. And this would be either our glass block or our lamp, and just to make it a lot more visual, we're just going to put a lamp in that position. So all we have to do is first extend that piston, so 1 tick pulse that, extend this, and then push this out like that. So that is how we make our, I guess, seamless door right there. And for the retraction, we have to power this, retract this, double extend this, powering that piston either towards this block, from this block, or from the side. So that is done there. Retract this, and then push these all down. And actually, and then push this right there. So yeah, that's a thing. But actually, this layout is actually relatively fast. So yeah, that's pretty much how the layout works, and we just pretty much swap that lamp with other blocks. Someone put barrier blocks here. I'm not sure why someone did that. Why I don't let people in my worlds anymore. But anyway, that's pretty much just barrier blocks. Wire barrier blocks here. Okay, anyway, that might have been a joke or something, but I completely forgot. Anyway, so that's pretty much how the layout works, and then we just decide the block that we want to be selected by these two pistons. So whichever one's pushing is the block that obviously is in the mix and is getting selected for the whole door thing. And the redstone is not compact whatsoever for this. I didn't really care about compacting redstone back then, so this is not a compact, like seriously, why couldn't I just use a redstone block here and redstone dust on that block right there? I don't know why I decided to use a block entity for that. Maybe I just wanted to flex on the Java players. World download will be in the description. I hope you have a lovely day, and goodbye.